All right, guys. If you guys are seeing me, let me know. I think I am live in both YouTube and Facebook. Let me know where you're from or where you're watching, and I'll leave a little bit of time to let people jump on. I'm also going to add the live stream into the group. Hopefully you guys are excited for the giveaway. We should get one just for being here. Absolutely. Maybe you'll get some extra entries from it. Can you guys hear me all good? Just drop a comment. I'm just going to add this to the group, and then I will be with you guys only. Present. What's up, man? How are you? Glad to have you, Katie. Coming from YouTube. Nice to see everyone from YouTube and Facebook. Just adding that to the group. And then if you guys are watching anywhere specific, feel free to throw it into some of the other paint groups and that kind of stuff. Obviously, the more people here, the better. Hopefully you guys had a good day. It's been a long one for me with, the giveaway, getting everything ready for the sale and everything else. But it's always good to be a little bit busy, right? What's up, man? Thanks for being here. Good deal. And drop a comment and let me know what you guys are excited to grab during our sale that's going live tomorrow at midnight for our SMS people, which is pretty exciting. I don't know if you guys have been to the website today, but I have the whole sale up on the website. So if you're not signed up for early access, definitely get signed up. Also, if you are a small business, I am doing an extra 5% off for small businesses that get approved. So submit my form, which is right on that Black Friday sale. You'll see a little button that says I'm a shop, and you click that, you submit the form. All I need is your EIN, your business name, and your name. And then we automatically tag your account, and then you'll get an extra coupon for 5% off of everything that's on sale, which is pretty cool. That's awesome, Gerald. What were you looking at? What color? All right, so we have about 40 people here. I'm pretty excited. So I think we should start with the giveaway, unless you guys would rather talk about sale and that kind of stuff first. But right now I'm thinking let's get some of the winners out of the way. And just so everyone knows, we had about 10,000 entries. Well, actually closer to 15,000 entries by the time it closed. People went hard on the giveaway this year, which I'm excited for. We had like 400 or 500 more people. We had 400 or 500 more people come to the group. We had tons of people subscribe to the SMS, all of that kind of stuff. It's really nice. I think it kind of grows the community. I mean, showing how many people are live or on the live just for this is pretty cool. On Facebook and YouTube, we have well over 50. Let's see. Raven Superflake is right here. And the green on the fifth one, right to left. Is that this one you're talking? Or this one? Or this one? Let me know. But this one's Toxicity. This one is Emerald City over Silver. And then this one is the Antifreeze over Silver. I can show you both of those. So this one this one's actually Purple Pop. Violent Violet, I think, is in the shop right now being sprayed. But then Celestial is right here. So this one's Celestial. It's hard to see the flip in this, but I can kind of show you. You can kind of get an idea. Oh, I keep forgetting that the camera's over here. So that's Celestial. All right, let's get to the giveaway, guys. I'm excited for it. I know that's what you guys are here for, so let's do it. All right, so like I said, we had about 15,000 people enter. Only one, like obviously I'm not going to allow, someone to win multiple of the prizes. So it's just going to be, if you win, that's the only thing you win. Do you guys want to start with the cheaper items or the more expensive items? Let me know now, and we will go from there. All right, we're going to go with the most expensive. So this will be the $500 mystery box right here. I'm about to draw the winner. And then, like I said, I won't reach out to you right now. If you're in here, great. If not, my team will either give you a text, call, or email, or probably a mixture of all three after the fact, which will be tomorrow since everyone's gone. But let's do the winner. All right, so the first winner is announced as a winner. How do I do this? This is my first time using this software, so give me one sec, guys. So the email I got, but what is the name? Customers. I just have to look up who the email belongs to because for some reason the first name is not populating for me. Okay, so the first winner of the $500 mystery box is Dean Bayou. I'm sure that is the wrong pronunciation of your last name, but you were the winner of the $500 mystery box. So that will get sent to you. We'll let you know that it's on the way, but just so you know, you won. Congrats. All right, so let's do the second. The second is going to be the custom engraved Pro HSE. So we can put your name, we can put a logo, or we can do nothing. It's up to you. It is one of the Tamco limited edition guns. So it does shift from like blue to purple. Has a really cool finish on it. Let's see who that winner is. Okay, same thing. Got to look you up. Judging by the email, your name is Caleb, but let's get the full name here. So Caleb May, and it looks like you've never been a purchaser on the Spray Source. So I'm excited to have, a new customer on here and winning. So like I said, my team will reach out and we'll ask you what you want engraved onto the gun. I will grab the gun right now. So this is the gun you won. You can see it kind of flips between purple and blue. And then, yeah, we can put either your name on it, or if you want to give it as a gift, we can put someone else's name or a logo or anything like that. However you want to do it, All right. How do I undo this? Yeah. Congratulations. All right. So now the next person. The next person is going to win a $250 mystery box. So again, let's do a drawing. All right, that is quite the email. Man, there's some weird emails you guys have. All right, so the other winner is Ryan. You didn't leave a last name, but I have your email, so we will reach out. So you won a $250 mystery box. It does show that you're in the U.S., so that is good. We have your phone number and we have your email, so we'll reach out to you there. And then the next people to win will be a $100 TSS gift card, which is a pretty exciting one. So let's draw a winner. This one, according to the email, his first name is Joseph, but let's get a full name here. Now, again, with all those extra entries, there was really good odds here. All right, so it's Joseph David. Like I said, we will reach out to you tomorrow probably, and we will issue the $100 gift card. I might actually do it after the live stream. But congratulations, $100. You know, you can use it on the sale that's coming up, or whenever you want to use it. It won't have an expiration date or anything like that. Congratulations. The next one is going to be a custom engraved Eco HSE. So that's the gun that is more of like our entry level gun or a primer gun, depending on what kind of customer you are. If you're a DIYer, it's a great gun for everything: base, clear, primer, everything. So congrats, Caleb. Happy to have you, man. All right, so let's do the next one. So the next one is going to be, like I said, the Eco HSE, and we are going to draw that one. Okay, judging by the email, your first name is Rob. Let's see what your last name is. It's crazy how many people only gave me the first name. I guess you just don't want your last name out there. All right, so Rob Torres, located in Florida. Congratulations, you just got a new gun, an Eco HSE. And again, we'll reach out if you want to put a logo or your name or anything like that. We can do that, custom engraved, or we can just send it out as is if that's what you prefer. Yeah, exactly. I should just start going by Tommy, right? That's awesome. I'm really happy to see that, and that's kind of like the whole thing, like having the wide variety of products. Some person might come and buy a linear block because they saw one of our ads, or, they just know of the block, or they tested them out, or, they tried one of our trial guns. And then they kind of, they see all the cool colors or all the cool paints and like that kind of stuff. So it's a really cool way to kind of like grow you as like a either DIYer or a professional, I kind of give you exposure to all sorts of different products, which I really find value. All right. So, hey, Doug, how are you, brother? I'm glad to see you, man. All right. So the next thing we are going to be giving away is going to be an Alpha Pearl sample pack or a quart of Alpha Custom Color, whichever you prefer. It will be either a color shift, not a super color shift, either a color shift, a subtle shift, a solid pearl, or one of those. Or, like I said, a sample pack of the pearls of everything we have in stock at the moment. All right, so let's get that one going. Entries. Back to dashboard. Of course, it wants the timeout. Winners. All right, so let's see. I don't know why it just changed on me. What the heck? I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, it's doing a countdown on me. Again, new software. It worked great for the giveaway. And we already gave away 5 of the items. All right, so the Alpha Custom Color, it goes to Juan Garces Jr. from Hollywood, Florida. Congratulations, man. All right. So that will ship tomorrow, probably in the morning. And you'll get tracked into your email. My team will let you know you won, and it'll be cool way to experience. I will wait though in case you want the paint instead of the Alpha Pearl pack. So all right, so that is 6 winners. The 7th winner is going to be a $100 mystery box. Let's do it. Oh, I already know who this is, but I want to make sure I have your name right. So the mystery box will go to Emily Hunter, which is one of my crafting customers for Alpha. It'll be really cool to see, what you do with the stuff that's in the mystery box. The mystery box has a little bit of pigments and spray paints and that kind of stuff. But honestly, I might change up what's in the mystery box a little bit for you since I know you're not a painter. But drop me I know you have my my Facebook. Drop me a message to let me know if you want the normal paint one for the TSS, or if you would like me to change it out for one of the Alpha mystery boxes. All right. Now, the next one is going to be a $50 TSS gift card, which is a pretty cool one as well. Again, the gift card is going to be sent to you right away. Either tonight or tomorrow. And you can use it directly on the website during our Black Friday sale, up to 50% off, which is our largest sale ever. And the stuff that's going to be 50% off is going to be like mystery boxes, some of the Alpha custom colors, maybe some of our spray cans. You never know. But let's see. All right. So the $50 gift card. Oh, I already know who this is too. I know it's going to Anthony, but I want to make sure I have your spelling of the last name right. Or pronunciation, I guess. So it goes to Anthony Baggiano. Congratulations, man. Like I said, I will get that gift card to you either tonight or tomorrow. All right. And now we have two more. The last two is a TSS shirt and a free shipping coupon. A free shipping coupon's cool because, if you need to place an order that's under $500, I know it sucks to, pay shipping. That being said, I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but I think I had the meeting on Friday. I negotiated my UPS rates even more. So, pearls are shipping for like $3 now. A gallon of clears right around $11 to most of the US, which is pretty exciting. I dropped it down about 50%. I don't make any money on the shipping. I'm just kind of passing on my savings. But, we've been shipping so much that they were like, we can do better on your rates. That way I don't go to like FedEx or someone like that. So that is exciting. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Shannon, not yet. That is on my list to talk about because everyone decided to ask questions about the color rather than drop questions for this live. So I will get to this. And if I don't in the next 10 minutes, let me know. But I for sure will. All right, so the next person to win is going to be of a proud new owner of a TSS t-shirt. It can be one like this. It can be a white TSS one. It can be one of the Alpha Wolf ones painting, or a black TSS one. I only have limited ones in stock, but if I don't have it in stock, I'll just have it drop shipped directly from my print shop. So let's draw the next winner. All right. Let's just get the name. For some reason, it just gives me the email. So John Carlo Sasso from Miami, Florida. I believe you are actually an international customer, but I've shipped orders down to your Miami post office box. So I can definitely do the same. Just shoot me a message, what size and what shirt design you want, and I will get that shipped out. If I don't hear from you tonight, because I know you have me on Facebook, I will have my team reach out to you via email or call. But congratulations. I'm excited to get you a new shirt. All right. So the last one is a free shipping coupon, which unfortunately won't be able to be used during the sale, only because I'm not sure if my website allows free shipping coupons to be added, right? I'll confirm that, but I'm pretty sure it'll have to be either used before or after the sale, unfortunately. We could honor it, though. If you call into my team, I'll let them know that they can put it on a direct invoice. I just don't think you can use it directly on the website. But all right, so the last winner of tonight's giveaway is... Okay, I just got a first name. It is Jeremy Okay, never mind. I have a full name because he's a customer, and he's been a customer. Jeremy Smith from Smitty's Customs. Congratulations, brother. I will send you the coupon for the free shipping tonight. And I'm very, very appreciative that you are spending your small business's hard-earned money with my company. So that is the giveaway. Alpha does have one going on now. It's mainly for like the crafters, like that are using it for like in slime or things like that. But if you want to get in, if you're an airbrush artist, that would be a good one for you to enter. If you're a painter, it's probably not a good one because you're going to get like some items that's not really going to make sense. But that is the entire giveaway. Now, drop some comments. Let me know what you guys think of the giveaways. What you guys want to see given away next. What kind of entries you guys want to see and like that kind of stuff. That'll be cool. I got a lot of good feedback. I'm glad you guys had fun with it. Definitely want to keep doing these types of things. Some other things on the horizon. I'm working on some contests that are going to start probably either December or January. So it'll be like paint job of the month or dip of the month and that kind of stuff, just to kind of give back and let people kind of earn. Have people go to the website, vote, and that's kind of some of the ideas that I have going on. I definitely will, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the feedback, brother. I'm surprised no one's commented on the gun release I'm sitting talking about. I dropped it in front and not a single comment yet. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of why I really took the time to, negotiate them down. I kind of dropped that to UPS. I was like, maybe I'll go to FedEx because maybe they can give me some better rates. And they were like, whoa, I want to keep you, So I'm glad I could pass that along. Absolutely. So the winners that I have all together, and again, I'm going to have to look them up. I know I got John Carlos with a TSS shirt. I got Jeremy Smith with a free shipping coupon. I got Anthony Baggiano with a $50 TSS gift card. I got Emily Hunter with a $100 mystery box. I got Juan Garces Jr. with a sample pack or an alpha custom color quart. And then I got Rob Torres with a custom engraved Eco HSE. I got Joseph Davis with a $100 TSS gift card. I have no idea what the name is on this email. Let me look that back up. I got Ryan, no last name, with a $250 TSS mystery box. Then I got Caleb with a Pro HSE custom engraved. And then with the big $500 mystery box, I have Dean Bayou or however you pronounce it. Sorry. But those are the 10 winners of the entire giveaway. Again, big congratulations to everyone. It's literally like all I drink. I used to drink a ton of soda, and with it only being like 30 or 40 calories and fairly large, it's pretty cool. Plus, I met the owner a while ago, so I like to support. All right, so now let's talk about the purple that I posted earlier. So my buddy Chris, he sprayed out this color for me. It's like Celestial, but a little bit more red in it. So it is mostly like a voodoo-ish purple with some red highlights, almost like a gold shift to it. But it's a candy pearl base coat with toner, so it's actually really good. So it's really easy to spray, really easy to match. Sorry, I saw a really long comment. I will read actually a little bit later. But the purple that everyone was talking about and commenting about is, if you didn't see it, it was on a pickup truck. Let me pull up the color, the photo, so I can show you. I would show you on my screen, but I have no idea how to do it yet. I should have actually spent a little bit more time, and I am sorry, but it is this color. I'll come over, and you guys can tell me. So this color on the truck, which it flips between purple, red, gold, copper, you know, but it has that candy effect, which is really cool. Hopefully it, come on, there you go. Look at that. I'm basically a camera whiz, huh? No, this is a totally different color. Hangman is literally just black, red, like bright red, and then like a coppery orange. So it's definitely not that. This is a whole new color. I actually have a sample of it right over here. Let me grab it. I want to make sure I'm focusing in on it. But this is the color on the truck. So you can see it has a lot more red in it compared to Celestial. But it does still have a shift, but it's not super in your face like a lot of like super shifts, which is one of the main reasons why I like it. So this one is mostly like a voodoo-ish type of purple, but it flips and kind of has different hues of candy, which is really nice. So I haven't named it yet. Drop some name ideas on my post in the Facebook group, because I need to name it so I can add it to the website before the sale, because everyone has asked me. No, it really isn't. Nero is actually a lot more. Let me see. I have it here. All right, I can't find Nero. It's here somewhere, but maybe my guy took it over to the other shop. But it's actually, Nero is a lot more flippy, and it's a little bit deeper. So this is going to be more of like a candy-ish type of color. So it's quite a bit different. But yeah, drop some ideas for names. I definitely would like to get some ideas. But otherwise, I'm about ready to start opening up to Q&A, and I will pull up the group and start answering those first. But feel free to drop the questions in either YouTube or Facebook. I see all the comments here, so I can start answering them. Let me pull it up. Although most of the questions was about this color, so it's actually kind of funny. So if you have any paint-related questions or sale-related questions, drop them down here. Hopefully tomorrow. All I need to do is name it, take a good photo of the speed shape, and add it to the website. You'll be able to buy it in base coat, you'll be able to buy a car kit, and you'll be able to buy it in a spray can form. Okay, so TSS group, which I know most of you guys are now in the group, so congratulations for being there, and I really appreciate it. So one of the first questions is actually going to be from Ashley, which I saw just dropped a comment in here. She asked, will the TSS colors be a candy concentrate or a candy base coat / chameleon? So it'll be more of a base coat version, right? I'm not going to sell it in concentrate. I'm not going to do anything like that. You're going to be able to buy it pre-bound in my mid coat. And then this is either sprayed over black or over silver. Over silver, it's going to be quite a bit brighter. I think it looks best over black. This is over black, and you know, it was fully covered in like 2, maybe 3 coats. It's hard to beat, and they look almost identical. You know, I mean, I don't have the silver here, but it's somewhere in the mess of the shop. I hired a guy a couple weeks ago to start spraying samples, so I have speed shapes everywhere, which is why I'm slowly building out my wall. So the next one, like I said, almost every question was about this. So more details on our car kits. So if you didn't see the Motor Trend segment on TV or on our YouTube or anything like that, our car kits are going to be 25% off, and that's Tamco and all the Alpha custom colors, chameleons, candies, everything. So not every color is built out to a car kit yet, but we're working on multiple every day. I actually have about 100 more that I just have to check before I make live on the website. I'm hoping to have those done before the sale. That's going to be your best way to get the largest discount on Tamco colors, because you're getting everything you need. So I'm giving you a little bit more of a discount. What that is, you choose what size vehicle, and I have a little size chart there. And then you choose what kind of job, whether it's metal up restoration, if you're just doing a little bit of body work and then spraying your color, or if it's just a scuff and shoot, right? Scuff and shoot, it's just basically sealer up to clear. Minimal body work is going to have a little bit of primer, sealer, and then all the way to clear. Metal up restoration, you're going to have the epoxy, the high build, the sealer, and everything in between. So that is kind of a big thing when it comes to either being a professional and pricing out jobs or quickly buying material for jobs, which is huge. Or if you're a DIYer and you're not sure what you need, that's perfect. It has everything you include, and every single one gets one of these cheat sheets. So not only does it have the steps, it also has the mix ratios, how many coats, about how much PSI, and any do's and don'ts that I come up with. I threw it on a big card. It's one of my favorite things. My guy down at the shop actually has it pinned on the wall because the mix ratios are just right here. And we're going to be giving these away in almost all orders during the sale as well, whether you buy a kit or not, just because I think it's really valuable for people. And I bought like 20,000 of them. So then the next question, hopefully that answers your question about more info about the car kits. All right. Ruth, she has a Jeep that is painted in lipstick, and she wants to color match her springs and suspension. The best thing I'm going to say, if you don't have any leftover paint, or if you had a painter do that, I would say grab some of our spray cans. We have aerosols of all of those. Just make sure you use whatever ground coat your painter used. And then we sell, the ground coat, which is the epoxy sealer from Car Rep, then our base coat, and then the Car Rep clear coat. You just, layer that. And again, I have videos already there. That's awesome, Sam. I really appreciate it. I've been having my team out in the warehouse throw them into orders that, seem like they're buying enough that it makes sense, right? Like if someone just buys one spray can, it doesn't really make sense. But if they're buying clear coat or base coat or something like that, it's a perfect little thing to throw in for people. Now, again, if you have any other questions, drop them below. Again, I can see YouTube and Facebook comments. So if you're on either of those, drop a comment. If you're on Instagram, I do not see your comments. For whatever reason, Meta is safeguarding Instagram, and they want their lives to be separate. All right. So Route 22. What is the flash time for the 2K candy? So that, again, flash times is a big kind of question mark, right? So it really depends on your airflow, your temperature, what hardener you're using, and how wet you're spraying it, to be completely honest. My rule of thumb is if you're spraying a car, say you're starting at the front fender, when you get the whole way back around to said front fender, I'm touching the masking right on the wheel well and pressing and seeing as soon as it's like stringy or almost fingerprinting, that's when I recoat, right? That being said, the TDS is on the website. If you go to the website for any of our candies or the CC3000, right below the add to cart, it's a little button that says TDS download. If you click that, it'll auto download and show you the TDS. And Tamco has specific times, but for me, it's kind of just coming from being a painter, times always are different depending on your environment, your spray technique, and everything else. a completely safe way of doing it is, like I said, like almost fully fingerprinting. So like if you press it, you should have a little bit of like stringiness come back, and then that's when I recoat. Just like how I do with my clear coat. So the Tamco matte isn't quite like a factory frozen. It's more of like a matte low satin type of color, right? So it's not like a frosted finish or anything like that. If you want like a true heavy duty matte, you're going to use the flat for that. But the Tamco matte is nice. It's more of like the BMW Frozen OEM. It's pretty close to that, maybe a tiny bit more sheen, but really close. Yeah. So you want to use the high build. So obviously that is supposed to be like an epoxy sealer, right? So like that isn't really a product you're going to be sanding. I sell it in my kits. You spray the base coat directly on top, just as like a wet on wet sealer. You let it dry for about an hour, and then you're ready to go for base coat. The high build is what you want for a Rattle Can 2K. It dries a lot faster also, and obviously it's meant to be sanded. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like it's kind of, I mean, it's like a low satin finish. I wouldn't say it's like a true satin finish, but it's definitely not like a flat matte. All right. Keep dropping the comments. I'm going to go back to the Facebook group. Okay. Kim, I know I answered your question pretty well via I think direct message, but I wanted to address it kind of publicly because it is kind of a good question. She asked, "What is the flash time for aerosol cans, specifically the Alpha and the Car Rep ones? How quickly can I do the coats? How long before I can do low adhesive stickers to do as like a masking? And then how long to wait before clear?" So in between coats, just like everything else, it really depends on your environment and how wet you're spraying. Usually it's like 5 to 15 minutes. Once the base coat this is for base coat specifically. Once you spray your first base coat, once that is flashed and it's all evenly matted out, you can go right to your next coat, right? And then once the last coat is 100% dry, even in like the cracks or like the really indented areas, once that's completely flat and gassed off and no more liquid, that is when we will then wait an hour, and then you can spray clear coat, right? So once it's 100% dry, that's when you clear coat. Just like how I recommend for Alpha custom color base coats or Tamco base coats, I let it be 100% dry in all of the nooks and crannies, and then wait an hour before clear coat. That's my recommended time. Regards from sealer to base coat, I spray the sealer once it's 100% dry, which you're only doing 1 or 2 coats of sealer, right? Once the sealer is 100% dry in all the nooks and crannies, I wait an hour before base coat. So there's a base coat in between each stage, basically, right? The base coat, it's only like 5 or 10 minutes in between each coat, but about an hour in between each one before that. So, and then when it comes to masking, so if you're doing tape lines or if you're doing, some designs with stencils that are, adhesive, I like to wait about 2 hours before doing that. I know people do it a lot faster, but the last thing I want to have is ghosted in like, tape residue lines from the paint gassing off. I'd rather be safe than sorry. You could probably do it in closer to an hour. I like to wait at least 2 hours after it's 100% dry. That's my recommended way. And then I already answered about the clear coat. Yeah. What do you want? I appreciate you being here, brother. Yeah, I know. I guess I can talk too much, huh? All right, Tony. I need a bright gold for a two-tone on a 55 Chevy. So I don't know if I have it here, but I did spray out the Tamco Lemonade. I do not have it here. I will post a photo in the group tomorrow. Lemonade Candy Pearl over silver, sick gold. That being said, if you're going for not a candy, the gold member from Tamco, which is going to be on sale, that's what I would say. Those are all good. I'd have to see what you're looking for, man. I mean, also, what's the other color on your two-tone? But yeah, my two favorite is the Tamco Gold Member and the Tamco Lemonade Candy Pearl specifically over silver. Both of them are sick. Highly recommend. All right, Justin, what do you got? Yeah. So I have the whole Alpha custom color line on the website. I am going to make categories. So it'll be, solid pearls, mid coats, right? Mid coats will have their own section. And then under mid coats, you'll have, solid diamonds, all of those. And then I'll have the other ones that are going to be the Alpha custom colors that are going to be candy pearls and like that kind of stuff. And then I'll have the other one, which is going to be more custom colors that are, very opaque, but still have a ton of pearl and metallic, which is, obviously our thing. So I will have other sections. Right now, it's just all custom colors for Alpha together, some mid coats, some not. So that's kind of how it is right now. Again, it's on my list. I have a million things that I'm doing, and I know you know that. But it is definitely on my list of things to do. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm too young for that. I have no idea what Dr. Disrespect is, but I will have to look it up because I am sure I'm making myself look like a fool. Yeah, the lemonade is sick. When my guy sprayed it, he sent me a video and was like, dude, this is the coolest gold ever. So I'm definitely excited to get some good photos and videos up on the website of it. Yeah. I actually have your question up next. So you said, what's the difference between spraying with a turbine setup, which is like a Fuji spray or something like that, or like a HVLP, traditional style setup? So if I remember right, your question was kind of like, what's the difference that you want to choose in hardeners, reducers, PSI, and like that kind of stuff, right? So with a turbine, it's going to be already lower PSI, but the gun is set up for it. And then with a HVLP, obviously you're able to have more PSI, atomize it as the products are supposed to be. So with the turbine, especially the higher end ones, which is what I'm most familiar with, to be completely honest, the hardeners don't really change, right? So the hardeners are going to be the same depending on your environment. So if you're spraying at, in 65 to 75 degrees, you're going to probably use medium, right? If you're spraying in between and that's on a small job. If you're 70 degrees to, say 80, you're going to use probably slow. And if you're going to be higher than that, you're probably going to be using extra slow, 4100, 4105, etc. I like to use slow on most overalls that are over probably 75 or 80 degrees, which is why in my car kits, that's what automatically gets carded. But like I said, the hardeners and the reducers temperatures don't really change by your spray equipment. It's more based on your environment. Finish line for tip. I am not familiar with that. Let me do a quick search. Keep dropping comments down below, guys. I will get to everyone next. The only gun that I have coming up is obviously the Vilbus finish line, but that's not a turbine gun. So I'm sure I can't find it. But nonetheless, like I said, the equipment doesn't really matter. You just have to keep in mind that it's going to be lower PSI, so you're going to have to move a lot faster or turn down your amount of product significantly and walk it a little bit slower. So, you can spray faster and have more product coming out. But I personally, with a turbine, since it's going to be lower PSI, the droplet's going to be a little bit larger because it's not going to atomize it as much. So you're going to have to move quite a bit faster and probably turn down some of the fluid to get better, less orange peel, but also, not get runs, which is the biggest thing. Hopefully that answers your turbine questions. Yes, absolutely. I'm making new custom colors basically every day. I have probably about 100 that I've made for people and sent out, and I already have car photos and videos and stuff like that. But I just never added it to the website. I never had time for people to spray, have someone spray speed shapes for me. But now I have a workflow. I have a guy, actually, he's literally spraying samples down the road right now at my other shop. And he sprays the samples. I take photos, and then I use the template on the website to add it to the website right away. Honestly, the biggest hiccup right now is naming. It is so hard to name colors, which again, just a reminder, drop some names. I have voting for names for this color right now in the Facebook group, the TSS paint community. But yes, to answer your question, I will have new colors for basically everything, whether it's chameleons, candies, base coats, solids. Also, maybe even some tri-stages, like on my El Camino, I have the jade green with the xenon over top. I think I'm going to have a bunch more things like that. And I know we had Fonzie jump in here. I plan on be doing a lot more videos similar to that. I actually have a bunch of friends that kind of are giving me free reign on their vehicles. Plus, I have a fleet of, I think, 4 or 5 vehicles now, plus the guy at the shop. And we're going to be, doing some color changes, having some fun, letting you guys pick some colors. And then also, obviously, I'm really going to be focusing on tutorials on, using all of our products, all of our guns, all of the clears, the blocks, the primers, everything, Let me leave that there. Shameless plug. Linear blocks are going to be on sale as well. Up to 25% if you're a professional, 20% if you haven't submitted the professional form. So like DIYers or people that don't have like a true EIN business. All right. Absolutely. Car kits are going to be 25%, that color, and that's going to include every single size, every single option. That is going to be on sale. One of the coolest colors that I think is going to be on sale, actually. That's the Blurple candy, that has some blue in it. One of my it looks so blue in this, but it is way more purple in person. Oh my God. It makes it look so different. But this is the Indiglow, one of my favorites. That is a Candy Pearl base coat, but it covers amazingly. So black base coat, and you still get that bright blue purple color. Actually, the guy that sprayed that Mustang actually had some damage in the quarter whenever he was putting the car back together, and he actually blended that whole side. You would have no idea. You can't really say that about most candies, which is really, really cool to see. All right. Keep dropping some questions. I'm going to go to the group, grab some others. I'm also going to scroll up. No update on color decks. It's on my list of things to do. That being said, right now I'm focusing on the speed shapes, mainly because they're affordable, they're a little bit larger, and to be completely honest, they're a lot easier for me to do, at least right away. Obviously, the color decks or the color books, I have to get printed and then, spray the little things. So it's on my list, and it is a priority. That is actually something that is a priority. But for right now, these are going to be your best bet, which are going to be 15% extra off. They're already more than 50% off on the website. You're going to get an additional 15% off all pre-sprayed speed shapes during our sale. Keep in mind, they're 1 week to 2 week during normal circumstances. During the sale, it might go well past a month. I honestly don't know. We're trying to get to them as soon as possible. My guy is actually spraying. We got 30 orders of them today. So we're going to have a lot of work ahead of us once the sale comes, I am sure. All right, let's go back to the group. So, Justin, I see your question here, and I just wanted to address it on the live. So his question was, I heard you mention a line of another disposable lid and liner for guns. Yes, I have been working on two options, right? One is going to be a TSS only brand, and it's going to be more affordable, have better locking than the V1 PPSs. I've had those things pop off mid spraying multiple times, ruining jobs. So I definitely wanted to have more a screw on type of thing rather than a half turn to lock. So that is one thing. And it's going to be TSS specific. Another one is actually partnering with another brand, which is based out in Arizona. Just trying to work out the details, and so we can kind of have like a collaborative, type of thing. Not sure which way I'm going to go. Either way, they're going to be way more affordable than the PPS V1, V2, as well as the D-Cups to Vilbus ones. And they're going to be just as high quality, if not better. And they're going to have that locking ability. Plus, they're going to be teal, which, I mean, everything's better teal, as you can see. So, yeah, hopefully that answers that question, Justin. Now, again, drop some comments if you have any more tech questions, sale questions, anything like that. It's on purpose. You don't have to lie to me. I know it's on purpose. You're just trying to put a fire under my ass. It's fine. That's awesome, man. Yeah, so if you go to the sale, which you should be, if you go to my website, just thespraysource.com, a pop-up should show up. And if you click the photo, it'll go directly to the sale. If you scroll down right below the counter, it says, "Are you a professional? Get 5% or something like that." Click that and fill out that form. Once my team gets it, they will tag your account. And then during the sale or before the sale, you'll get the additional 5%. So definitely take advantage. All the professionals. I'm trying to give back to my fellow small business owners. An extra 5% goes a long way, especially whenever we're already having killer deals. All right, Miss Kimmy. Let's see. Any tutorials with aerosol cans? Yes. So I have a couple videos on our YouTube and on our Facebook group. That being said, that is on my list. So I actually have my interior pieces for one of my cars already prepped, and I'm going to do the aerosol video this week. I also have the podcast area. I'm sure you guys saw it in my last live. I had like the texture panels. All of those are getting one of my color shifts painted on them, which will be cool. And then I have some other ones, like my toolbox is prepped and ready to get painted. I got a golf driver prepped and painted, and then 2 bicycles also prepped and painted. So I'll be doing lots of tutorials with the aerosols. I'm sorry it's been such a delay. It's one of many things. I have a billion things going on. That being said, videos, tutorials, and things like that are number one priority, as well as delegating and making sure the speed shapes and color decks are going live. Robert, I would recommend the Eco HFC. That is a great gun for just getting in. I think my holiday sale ones are like $175 right now. They're great for base, they're great for clear, they're great for primer. That's what I would recommend. That being said, the Walcom, there's a Walcom gun that's about $150 also. I can't remember the name. It's on the website. I'm not sure what the name is, but their lower end gun is about $150. I've only used it to spray primer, but I know a lot of my customers use it for base coat. That might be a good entry level gun. That being said, the Eco being on sale right now is going to be huge. I mean, that's the gun I would recommend. I have sprayed base, I have sprayed clear, I have sprayed primer, I have sprayed sealer, all with that, and it works great. Plus, I have tons of needle sets already in stock, so you can kind of update it anytime you're ready. That would be my suggestion. No problem, Kim. Yeah, it's actually my old driver, and I'm going to have it on the wall kind of behind me in videos is kind of the goal. But if it turns out good, I'm definitely going to do it. It's my daily driver. No problem, brother. Hopefully you're spraying something fun. Thanks for being here. Yeah, and that's going to be for basically any gun, right? You really don't want to have anything less than like a, it needs probably about at least 16 CFM for most guns. So definitely take a look at that. Anything lower, there's a few guns that can go lower, but anything less than that, you need to either get a bigger compressor or go for a turbine. No problem, Robert. I really appreciate you being here. All right. I will say I'm probably only going to stick around on this for another 10 minutes or so, as long as we're still getting some questions. That being said, let me go down to the group because I know I have some more in here. And again, if you're just being here now, we already did the winners. All 10 have been chosen. If you go back to the beginning, you can see it. Or if you want to just know, I will be posting in the group after this, as well as if you are a winner, you're either going to get an email, a text, or a call. So just so you know. And Black Friday sale deals, I have it live on the website. It's not a sale yet, but you can sign up for early access, which is what I would highly recommend. We're going to have some pretty longer lead times, most likely, once we get to the sale, as I'm expecting it to be a very large sale. So, get in before it gets a little bit bogged down. We only have, 4 of us out in the warehouse. So, definitely get in your order sooner rather than later. And if you're a professional, submit the form on the Black Friday sale page, and you will get 5% extra off. And again, it's up to 50% depending on the products. So it's pretty cool. All right. So, okay, I get this all the time. People comment on custom color, samples, cars, that kind of stuff for the color code. Even if I had a color code, I wouldn't want to give it to you, right? I want you to buy it from me. I don't want you to cross-reference it with PPG or, some other garbage. I make these colors individually for us to give back to you guys and kind of to support us. So even if I had a color code, I probably wouldn't give it out. That being said, since it's a custom color, I have the formula, which doesn't have a code, right? It's a formula literally for these. So there's no color codes for candies, color shifts, chameleons, anything like that. Other than obviously factory, like Mistachrome and stuff like that. But there's no such thing as color codes when it comes to custom paint. So just keep that in mind. I think I had that question like 7 times in the past 24 hours. Which I'm sure they're just used to collision, working with OEM stuff. All right. All right. If you guys don't have any other questions, I think I might wrap it up. Like I said, drop some questions here. I think I answered all of the pressing ones from the group. Of course, my building decided to lock up. So let me turn that off before my alarm goes off real quick. Yes, kind of. So not necessarily, color shift specifically, but like custom colors similar to this. I will absolutely take requests. That being said, minimum order is a gallon. Keep that in mind. And I make it, based on your ideas and that kind of stuff. I don't do spray outs. I'm not going to send you a sample. Honestly, it's just because I just don't have time. So if you're not buying a gallon, it's just, that kind of thing. But yes, I do make custom colors. All right, Route 22. As temps drop up here, what clear would you recommend? I've been using 2021. I mean, in all reality, the temps don't really matter for the clear, except if it's really hot, right? So if you're using 2021, I'm assuming you're talking about PPG 2021. I would recommend 4100. That's the closest to PPG 2021, in my opinion. It is a little bit thicker, so you either have to add a little bit of the TAMCO reducer or bump your PSI. I have a full video on the website talking about the specs. That being said, temps, you're going to use different hardeners, right? So on a overall 65 to 75 ish, I'd be using some medium hardener. Fast is really for those temps, but I would never use it on overall. I would only, on an overall, basically the fastest I would use would be medium. You could potentially use fast, but I wouldn't suggest it. It'll start kicking before you even get around the car. Medium will just, you'll be able to have a little bit more time in between recoat and walking around the car. That being said, like I said, I would go with the 4100 or the 1100 no, because you're using 2021. So 4100 is what I would recommend. And again, I would go with medium hardener, which is going to be for those temps. Anything under 65, I wouldn't be painting. You need to get those temperatures up in your garage, throw your heater in, heat it up. Make sure your metal temperature is also at least 65, ideally 75, because you don't want to have adhesion issues, right? Whenever clear coat hits a cooler panel, and that's the same with base coat and primer also, the cooler temperature panels or the cooler temperature airs doesn't allow the adhesion from the chemical reaction to really have that chemical bond. So definitely make sure your temperatures are at least 65. I know 60 is probably okay, but I would recommend at least 65. If not, bump it up. And again, I would use medium up until about 75-ish degrees and then switch to slow. Absolutely, Lee. I will definitely be doing it again. I ideally will do it once a week. I started doing it once a week, as I know many of you guys know. Things happened and I wasn't on it. That being said, stay on me about it. If you want a Q&A, let me know. I will happily jump on, even if it's for like 30 minutes midday or something like that. It's nice because the recording goes up on the YouTube and you guys can search it. And my team can also, clip it out and add it to the FAQ section. So I really appreciate the feedback. Really appreciate you being here, and much love. All right. So I will have good photos and videos on the website by the end of day tomorrow. That being said, it's on the website, thespraysource.com, Lemonade Candy Pearl. But honestly, I don't have the best photos of it, which is why I had the samples painted so I can add them to the website. You are very welcome, man. Hopefully that helps. And again, if it gets above 75, I usually like to switch to slow right around there, 75 to about 85, 90-ish degrees. Anything above 90, I always go with the extra slow clears, which is the 4105 or 2105 with slow hardeners and reducers. All right, guys, I'm going to call that. That is going to be the last question. Once again, as the thing down below says, Black Friday sale goes live tomorrow at midnight. So in about 30 hours or so, it'll be live only for people that are subscribed to the SMSs. Otherwise, the sale is only going to be Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday. And then if you are subscribed, you get an extended sale. So you get early access as well as late access all the way till December 1st, which is Friday. And then again, if you are a professional, click and sign up the form and we will give you an extra 5%. I'm trying to give back to all of the professionals. 5% I know isn't a ton, but it is definitely a lot, especially when you're buying material for multiple customers and jobs and that kind of stuff. And again, good marketing for you guys. If you're a shop, now would be the time to share some colors or videos from the group or from our Facebook and that kind of stuff, and book some jobs, get some deposits, tell them they can get a slight discount on material or however you want to do it. I think that would be a good thing for everyone, right? Obviously, the more sales that we get during a sale, the more likely we are to have a sale again. Plus, I'm trying to give back and support one another, and I really appreciate everyone. You are very welcome, John. I really appreciate you being here. Absolutely, brother. Happy to have it. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off. You guys have a great night. I got an hour drive home, and I actually still have to go over to the other shop real quick. So I really appreciate it. Drop a comment on these videos. Share it because obviously the recording's good. And look forward to seeing some more projects after the sale. Once again, go join the group. And if you have any other questions after this, I will probably jump in the group later tonight to answer any other questions that come in. All right, guys, I really appreciate it. Have a good night.